Welcome to Central News for Thursday the 14th of June. I'm Katrina McKinley and I'm coming to you from Mystery Creek at Field Days. In today's news, the largest agricultural event in the Southern Hemisphere has dawned on Mystery Creek in Hamilton in the Waikato as this year's event goes about changing the face of farming. National Field Day Society Chief Executive John Calder says how the team have really engaged in the premier feature themed The Changing Face of Farming.
Primarily, probably the biggest way we've embraced the theme this year is working with the University of Waikato and the ANZ, our two strategic partners, and we've put together a really strong educational seminar series, embracing the theme this year. So there's 42 seminars being run this year in the premier feature area in the pavilion, and that's focusing on those topics we've just talked about, in addition to the ANZ providing some good insights into the current economic outlook, which is really important for the sector, and provides some good information there for our visitors.
New Zealand has the highest ownership of chainsaws per person in the world, and this year at Field Days the skill of carving is being put to the test.
I think chainsaw carving is something that's been going for a long time, and if you look right throughout the country there are many that do this. The guys that we have here at Field Days have got a great following and do a lot of contract work as well as this type of competition stuff.
The skilled chainsaw operators are competing for the top prize of $3,000, with the masterpieces auctioned off tomorrow afternoon at 3:30 p.m, with St John's receiving all the proceeds. First time in Field Days history, stylist Lisa O'Neill is showing ladies what they really want when it comes to fashion. Lisa says why she came to Field Days to change the face of farming fashionably.
Well, that was interesting. When Farmers Trading Company decided to come here, we sort of talked about how farmers is changing so much. So it sort of made sense that the Farmers Company has changed a lot. It's become a real fashion destination. So the whole changing scene of farmers was perfect for the changing scene of farming. I thought it was kind of ironic, and I said, we're called farmers, we should be here really.
Time to check out the regions. The weather has really been turned on for Field Days this week, but nippy in the morning though, and we can expect that for the rest of Field Days. If you are heading to Field Days tomorrow, you'll need to rug up as it is expected to dip down to 4 overnight and warm up to 14. Tauranga, you too have a frosty start from an overnight low of 5 and your high 15. Full sun for all though to help you thaw out. Now coming up after the break, we kick things off with the premiere feature, which will ring right through Field Days footage with the changing face of farming. I take a trip through the Innovation Centre to see what inventions are set to make farming just that little bit easier. And a University of Waikato professor tells us why Field Days matters to townies. Join me after the break.